Well, we're back to where it all began. Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason here, welcoming you back to more. Or I guess, welcome to the bonus video and the final episode of the Splatoon Trilogy. This is meant to go over everything I have not talked about or have not shown off in each of the Splatoon games. Splatoon 2, not as much, but there is some things I did miss in Splatoon 1 that I do want to go over, so that's why we're starting here. So, starting off, we are in our Octo suit because yes. Starting off, why is my... Oh. Sometimes I forget what my jump button is, especially when I haven't played a game in a long time. I was wondering why my jump button wasn't working, but first off, in story mode, in Octo Valley, we did not return here after we beat DJ Octavio. Let's go visit Captain Cuttlefish and see what's changed.
Agent 3, I've been waiting for you. Thanks to you, peace has returned to Inkopolis. Not that anyone besides me will be thanking you for it, but that's the hero's way. The path we walk is a lonely one. Oh, this guy? This is none other than DJ Octavio himself. I figured I'd let him rest here for a while. He's been through a lot.
I'ma get you, Cuttlefish.
Isn't he cute? You know, bucko, that gleam in your eye is even stronger now. You have my eternal gratitude. Ahoy, what's this? It's probably nothing.
Yes, as you can see here, Captain Cuttlefish is now encased DJ Octavio in a snow globe. And if you remember when I went over what when we returned to Octo Canyon for the Splatoon 2 story mode, he was, in a case that actually was cracked, and that this was that case. Well, this is that, snow globe. Anyway, going over one of the first things that changes when we come back here is actually this. We can now, if we so choose, to view the credits all over again. Am I going to do that? No. Why would I do that? That's evil. Anyway, what else has changed? Well, obviously, me being less, less rich in fish eggs and not wanting to grind up to get them. Yes, absolutely. But if we go up here, I want to show this off. One, we can re-enter and fight the final boss anytime we want to. But there's actually something interesting about this. And it's actually really unique to this final boss. So, let's go ahead and head inside and review it.
Help! DJ Octavio escaped while I was eating my Krabby Cakes.
You've gotta be squidding me. Gramps got captured again? That's convenient. Yes. So, every time you come in and free fight the final boss, they have it to where Captain Cuttlefish gets kidnapped again, and DJ Octavio escapes, just to keep with the reason why you'd come back in and fight the final boss again. I think that's really unique, and not a lot of games do that, because most of the time if you have a final boss and you go into a post-game, usually you can't refight that final boss again. If you do, they just like do this back in time type of thing. To, I guess, give you that ability, and you lose some of the progress you made, I guess. I don't know. But it's like most, or the other times you save before the final boss, and then you just, after you save after the final boss, it just starts you from before the final boss, but with some new things unlocked in the game. I don't know. That's just, my 2 cents on that. Anyway, let's go ahead and, that's everything I think I wanted to show off in Octo Valley, because there really isn't much that changes in the way of boss fights and stuff, other than, if you replay levels, you know, you can get a plush now as your as a thing instead of a Zapfish. So, anyway, let's go ahead and head back over to Inkopolis, and let's show off some of the things that are, you know, there that I didn't get the chance to show off. Well, you know, while I can go through and show off each of the, shops, because, you know, we've kind of, I guess, not really seen these. Obviously, your Sheldon. Oh, wait, we have to be connected to the internet in order to actually, you know, view them. Oh, well. There is one thing that you can probably guess right here. Big and obvious. It's an amiibo box. There is amiibo functionality in Splatoon. And the way they do it in Splatoon 1 is actually very interesting. So, for the amiibo you need 3 amiibo specifically. You need the Inkling Boy, the Inkling Girl, and the Squid, the green squid form. So let's go ahead and tap the Inkling Boy on. Sup, playa? Thanks a ton for calling me up. I heard you've been making waves around the city, and I've got an inkling that you're the type of inkling who's up for a challenge. Want to give one of my roller challenges a try? I heard you've been doing work in Octo Valley, wearing that crazy getup, wrecking Octobros and junk. That's when I knew for sure that you've got what it takes to try my challenges. All you gotta do is beat the same missions with a roller weapon. So are you game? I've got some dope rewards lined up if you can pull it off. Yes. So the way that the amiibos work in Splatoon 1 is that you get these challenges. They're basically amiibo challenges that you take on using a different weapon. This is kind of like the predating the whole getting to replay levels in like replaying levels in Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3 with all the different weapons. This kind of predates that because, you know, it's a very unique kind of twist on it. So we're gonna go ahead and just quickly, you know, replay through level 1 here. Okay. There we go. And yeah, so this can actually, it can't really, I guess it can't really change the environment per se. Like in Splatoon 2, how you playing certain levels with certain weapons can change the environment because they have to adapt to the, they have to adapt to that weapon, like that weapon's style. But it does kind of make you, you know, think on your toes because these are different weapons that, you know, you haven't used before because you're replaying these levels that were in Octo Valley that weren't, you know, you only had the hero shot. Okay, now I'll come over here and defeat you. And we can keep moving on. It's really easy. Also, I think the sunken scroll, so there is no, you know, you don't have to worry about re-getting the sunken scroll or anything like that. But in place of the sunken scroll, I do believe is just fish eggs. Alright, there we go. Wait, did I miss one? Oh, I guess I did. Here we go. Go ahead and go for the launch pad. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab the key like usual. And let's just you know, finish the level with pride, I guess. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I think I'm gonna screw myself. Oh no. Yeah, I screwed myself there. Freaking ass. I'm so used to Splatoon 2 and how the roller is used in that game. Okay, there we go. Now we can finish the level, and hey, look at that. I can show off Splatoon 1's plushie Zapfish. Alright, so for that we get 600 coins. And, you know, there are different levels. Like, these are all different levels. And I believe actually all three amiibos use all of the levels in the game. But, you know, it's just like they're divided up. I'm not going to cover all of them, because obviously that would just take too long, and I don't think we need to see me replaying levels just with the same weapon or with a different weapon. It'd be like, you know, I might as well do that for Splatoon 2. But I will show off what each different inkling does. Dude, let me tell you, I am so glad you called me. I'm picking up a fresher vibe from you. Tell me, are you a fan of charger weapons? No. Because that's the kind of thing making up challenges where you gotta use the chargers. Or that's my kind of thing. Are you game? Come to think of it, oh yeah, it's the same thing. So yeah, she now uses charger weapons. And as you can see, some of the levels are indeed different. You still have level 1, 2, and 3. I think World 1's gonna always be the same. But now you have different levels. You have 5, you know, there's 27. Like, there's all kinds of different levels, and you have to use a charger for them. So, if that's what the Inkling Girl has, then what does the squid form have? Well, the squid form... Oh, wait, the squid form I think does a timer challenge. Yeah, it's a time attack challenge with the Kraken. So basically you have 4 minutes to beat the level. You know, let's actually do an Octoling thing. We have a minute. Well, now we have, it's basically based on a time limit. So you have a minute and 30 to beat the level, and you use a Kraken. That's what he does. This is different. See, we can show this off because I'm not playing Charger. Charger's bad. So yeah, we still use, you know, the hero shot and everything. However, our main form is going to be the Kraken. And we have a minute and 14 to get over to the end of the level. Oh, he got me. And it's interesting because, like, this is literally an invincibility frame, kind of, if you want to think. How is she getting me like that? Like, she should not be able to do that. Okay, that works. So yeah, we can just kind of quickly speed through this really easy with Kraken. So let's go ahead and just do that, and boom, level done. Oops, yeah. So, nope. Yeah, as you can see, the amiibos, they do different challenges, and I think that's kind of cool. I think it's a unique way to go about that. But, with that, that's everything in Splatoon 1 that I wanted to go over, because there wasn't much else, because, you know, the freaking online is dead. Yeah, I think the online's basically dead. But, yeah, let's go ahead and move on over to Splatoon 2. Now I know what you're thinking. What exactly is there left to show off in Splatoon 2? Besides me forgetting to turn off my internet, so I have to sit through Pearl and Marina going over battle stages for, you know, still active, but probably not as active online. Yeah. But there is something that for one, obviously we're actually using my actual, you know, game file. But there's something I wanted to see in Octo Canyon, because I'm actually curious about it now, since, you know, I showed off that there's different dialogue when you go to fight the final boss in Splatoon 1. I'm actually curious if there's unique dialogue if you go to fight the final boss in Splatoon 2. Now, Splatoon 3, I don't think so, because this is Splatoon 3's final boss is an entire section, and so it's like reliving a memory, I think. But for Splatoon 2, you know, we've got this thing. I'm curious if he, like, you know, broke out and brainwashed Callie again. So let's go ahead and see it. If there's nothing fancy, you know, oh well. But there's no harm in checking it out. Mess him up, Agent 4. Wait, seriously? Why are you here, Callie? We already rescued you. You're just in time for the encore performance. Why would you put those stupid brainwashing glasses on again? They look good on me, okay? No one throws shades at my shades and gets away with it. Hey, DJ. Yes. There's my answer. So we do get to we get some cool dialogue for refighting the final boss again. I just love these shades. They're so fresh. Yeah, that's what I wanted to find out, is if there was unique dialogue like in Splatoon 1. We can check Splatoon 3's, but I don't think there would be unique dialogue. I don't know. We'll check it out. Anyway, let's go ahead and head back to Inkopolis Square. For if we do, actually, I'm actually now curious about Octo Expansion. I'm not gonna lie. I'm curious if there's unique dialogue for going into the final boss section of Octo Expansion. So you know what? To thrall my curiosity, I'm gonna do that. So let's go ahead, go back to the central station, which, yes, as you can see on both my Let's Play file and my actual file, I have not beaten Inner Agent 3 because I'm a loser, but I still wanted to show him off, which was why I had Joey come in and do it. Alright, so let's go ahead and remember this. Remember the light or remember the fight? I forget if this is making you play through the entire level or if you fight Agent 3. So let's go ahead and remember the light. Oh, this is the credits. This is how you re-watch the credits in this version. Or at least in Octo Expansion. Okay. So let's go ahead and remember the fight. The door to the Promised Land will now open. Okay, so will they have unique dialogue? Or is it just going to be a memory thing? Please step right in. Here you go. Don't be shy. Home sweet home. Here we come. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like they're gonna have a unique dialogue. That's a shame. But it's okay though. Yeah, it's okay though. So let's go ahead and just imagine Inkopolis. Take us back to the surface. And so what else do I need to show off in Splatoon 2? Well, has to do with another thing. Yep, the amiibo functionality in Splatoon 2, because it is actually very different. What I mean is, you can still scan in the Inkling Boy and the Inkling Girl amiibos as well as the Squid amiibo. However, their functionality is a little different. Because one, you can get armor from them, but two, you also can take a photo. That is what is new, is you can take a photo in different locations. So you can select a stage. So let's say we go to Skipper's Pavilion. And you can take a photo. You can take a photo with each of these with each of these characters. It's kind of pretty cool. And the picture will go into your album, so like, you know, go into album here, and yeah, it will just sit there. Pretty cool, right? And you can do that with every one of the same amiibo. I'm not going to show it off because it's, you know, the same amiibo. Well, actually, I guess I will. I'll show them off. I won't like show off the thing, but I'll show off that, you know, you can scan each one and you get different items. Like here with the Inkling Girl. She will... Oops. Hold on. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Try that again. Okay, so I guess we have to tap it once again. That's a right to an amiibo, I guess. Thanks, new friend. I've got a gift for you right off the bat. So we can get a squid hair clip. And then, you know, we can obviously take pictures with her. I'm going to go ahead and use a different amiibo. So let's go ahead and scan the squid form amiibo. Greetings. Alright. So... Okay, so we need to scan them once more. I guess Inkling Boy was not one of those to scan. Okay, so there was an error. I think it's because I messed with them and I didn't mean to. Alright, so let's go through that again. Do it for me. Scan him again. Writing to amiibo. And we get a power mask. Interesting. But these aren't the only ones. Oh yeah, you can only take a photo with this amiibo. But these are not the only ones you can use. As technically there is Splatoon 2, you know, Inkling Boy and Inkling Girl and Inkling are in a squid form amiibo. But if you're like me and you got the Octo expansion amiibo, you get Octoling Boy, Octoling Girl, and then an Octo squid. So let's go ahead and put the oh, you need to register an owner. Okay, so let's register that. I guess I've never used this amiibo before. So let's, I guess, I guess I gotta name him Octo Boy, because I thought I've, you know, registered him. Alright, so now we need to do that. Alright, so let's tap him on again. Alright. So now we have Octo Boy. And he'll do the same thing that all the others do. So I'll need to tap him on again in order to have it right to it. And we get some more pieces of armor. You know what? Yeah, let's take a photo with him. Let's go ahead and do the Octo Square. Yeah, let's do some dancing. Yes, beautiful. Alright. So now that that's done, let's go ahead and use a different amiibo. So let's go ahead and put on the Octoling Girl. And I need to register her too. And obviously, you know, she's going to be the same exact way. Where she'll want to be friends. And we got to agree with it. And then we got to put the thing on there again so it writes to the amiibo. Oh, yes. And we get an enchanted hat. Interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and put on the last amiibo, which I'm obviously going to have to register because I don't think I've used this one either. Oh, yippee. Alrighty, we have the Octo Squid. Obviously, same thing. And let's see what armor we get from him. Full grateful for the friend lines, do not splatling. Oh, we got a fish head, I think it was. Let's actually go into our equipment. I'm gonna see what that was properly because I didn't quite read it. Oh, we got the fresh fish head. That actually looks kind of funny. I like that. Also, enchanted hat, power mask, and the steel helm. Very interesting pieces of equipment. Even though I don't really play Splatoon 2 anymore. Because, you know, Splatoon 3 exists. But that is the extent of Splatoon 2. Because, you know, I mean, I guess we can go off and, since I didn't get to show off the ones in Splatoon 1, we can go ahead and just show off the ones in Splatoon 2. So here are all the stores. You know, you have different people running the stores, but basically it's just for buying equipment and for buying weapons. But yeah, that's basically it for Splatoon 2. So, on to the final one of the trilogy, Splatoon 3. Just like Splatoon 2, we always gotta listen to them. Though, we can skip it because of Splatcast. But yeah, back in Splatoon 3 once again, our big elephant in the room is the amiibo functionality. Are the amiibos different here? Well, there are Splatoon 3 amiibos that I do not have. It's just like the Inkling amiibos for Splatoon 2, I don't have those. And I don't have any of the Octoling, Inkling amiibos, any of those for Splatoon 3. But do these still work here? Yes, they do. And I think they do. I actually think Splatoon 3 does the same exact thing. Yep, we get some equipment. Oh, we get the actual, all the samurai helm. Amiibo already has data on another game. Overwrite the data. Overwrite amiibo data. The data will be lost. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm not going to use them anymore. I'm not going to use him anymore in Splatoon 2, so why not? So now we just have him red again. Sure. Oh yeah, we can save gear to amiibo. Can save the gear to the amiibo. I think that's a new function. Yeah, in the equipment menu, you select amiibo under other, and then choose save to amiibo. Tap the amiibo to save your equipped gear along with your options and freshest fits. This basically allows you to, save a good fit that you can just instantly go to your amiibo to get, and not have to kind of worry about dragging through all your menu screens. In the equipment screen, you can tap an amiibo when you see that icon to change your outfit. After tapping your amiibo with the equipment screen open, you can quickly change into the freshest fit that the amiibo remembered for you. So yeah, that's kind of a unique, feature. But yeah, you can also just take a photo. Or obviously you call the amiibo. Oh, is this actually different? You get a picture with an amiibo, set up the photo mode by pressing minus, and when you see the thing pop up, touch an amiibo to the friend that call them over there. And you pick where you want them to be with the stick, and then hit A to tell them to go there. Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, okay, so we do need to call the amiibo, so we need to set up the photo. So the amiibo over there is going to be used, like the amiibo boxes over there is basically for the equipment. But if we go into photo mode, and then we have the amiibo pop up, we can place him right there. And then basically we can, set it up to take a picture. And we can do poses. And we can also do filters. And we can do showing of the date and all that stuff. So that's kind of cool. It's a little different than the photo mode from, Splatoon 2. But now, let's go ahead and go over all the other ones. I'm probably not going to transfer the data over to all these other ones because they do still just give you the equipment anyway. But we're just going to see what they have for us. Okay, we got school shoes and high socks. We got base school shoes and a school uniform. Oh, both school uniforms and hair clips. Holy shirt. So we got all of that equipment from that. So let's try the squid. Let's see what he gives us. And we get power boots, power armor, power mask. Nice. Let's see what the Inkling or the Octoling boy gets us. So I think in Splatoon 3 you actually get the full sets of armor in one go, which is actually really nice. So we get steel graves, steel plate mail, and steel helm. Alright, so let's go ahead and try the Octoling girl. What does she give us? Alright, we get enchanted boots, enchanted robe, and an enchanted hat. Interesting. Alright, the final one is my Octoling amiibo. And for that, we get fresh fish feet, fresh fish gloves, and fresh fish head. I want to equip that for the simple satisfaction of being a complete dork. Because look at this. It's literally Mickey Mouse. But without the copyright. I don't know how. I don't know. Literally have no idea how Nintendo got away with this. But, you know, I'll give it to them. Say that much. Anyway, that's all of the amiibo functionality. Now it's time to go into Alterna and answer the day-old question. Is there unique dialogue in the final boss, or is this the one that breaks the cycle just like Octo Expansion? I think we just remember the fight, actually. Nah. Wait, how do we... Are we not able to refight the final boss? I didn't even think about that. I actually don't think we are. Yeah, because I think after Alterna is the last thing. Yeah, I don't think we can fight the final boss, actually. I don't see a way to refight the final boss. Which kind of sucks, but... You know, at the same time, I guess... It's just the game's way of doing things. But, you know, I guess it is what it is. Oh well, we tried. It's kind of just like the tutorial area. You can't go back to the tutorial area after you went through it already. But, with that, we only have 2 things left to talk about. And one of them is this giant thing over here. Okay, so, this is local multiplayer. It is not a part of online multiplayer. Basically, it's local multiplayer, so if 2 people have controllers on the same Switch, you can play local multiplayer in the ways of, like, I think there's balloon battles and other things. Me and my brother actually would just treat it as we wouldn't even do the balloon battle. We just battle each other until the timer ran out. But yeah, I do plan to cover this. I do want to cover this, but I just don't have anybody right now who can, you know, help me cover the local multiplayer. So this will be a video that will go up after the series is over, after I've moved on to other projects. And it'll just be kind of a bonus video that will, you know, come up when I'm done. But there's one final thing we have to go over. And it's this subway station. It was blocked off at a point early on in Splatoon 3, but now it's accessible. Let's go ahead and ride the rail, and we're gonna visit our home turf. We are back to where it all began, in Inkopolis. Courage isn't the absence of fear, but its ability to act in its midst. I like that. I'm gonna put a fresh on that, and I also love his little design there for Wind Waker's opening. That's actually really nice. As you can see, everything here in Inkopolis is the exact same. There's still this amiibo thing over here, but it will still just function as the amiibo for Splatoon 3. And also, Callie and Marie are here. Trying to figure out how to zoom in. I don't even remember. I didn't mean to do photo mode. But yeah, they're here, and they will wave at you just like they do in the first game. However, sadly, we cannot enter Octo Valley. It is blocked off forever. If you see me dancing on your lobby record, or record it and tag me. Courage is doing what you are afraid to do. Oh man, I love this. I love seeing all these things. They are really cool. I'll take the Triforce of Courage to protect me. Yeah, these are nice. But yeah, with that, also, you can actually come here to all of these stores that are in Splatoon, are in Inkopolis, and they are run by completely different people. Like Shelly. These are actually, I think these are actually, Sheldon's nephews, maybe? Shelly and Donnie, I think these are his nephews or cousins or something. Yeah, they're running his shop in Inkopolis now since he's busy in Splatsville. Here we have Annie, who is running the store in Inkopolis as well. And then we have Jalonzo, which we actually know these guys because they were all in Splatoon 2. They were running the shops in Splatoon 2. I think Fried Crumbs is new, though. Yeah, because here's Harmony in the shop as well again. But yeah, this is basically it. Oh, and look at that. They're actually setting up for Splatfest. So when Splatfest comes around, we will actually get to experience Callie and Marie on the stage again, like as if we were in Splatoon 1, which I think is really cool, and I like that they did this. Sadly, you know, I'm not gonna be able to show that off because I already covered Splatfest, and I didn't realize, you know, that they were gonna do this literally until, you know, Splatfest kind of came and went. We didn't exactly know the extent of the Inkopolis DLC when it was announced. So, yeah, with that, it's crazy to say it, but I think that's everything. We'll ride our rails back to Splatsville.
Hold it. In the span of me recording the original, you know, the actual bonus video, and, you know, now, when I'm recording this now, I have a few changes for you. Yes, so basically in a quick context, it has been, I recorded the full part of the bonus video right before my friends came down to visit me to watch my graduation. And as a gift, one of my friends gave me some amiibo cards for literally the characters that I had talked about that I could not show off. I have here with me amiibo cards for Marie, Marina, Callie, and Pearl. And because, you know, I truly wanted to try to show off every possible amiibo that I could do, especially Callie and Marie, because Callie and Marie, especially in Splatoon 1, are quite unique. I want to do that real quick. So, let's go ahead and we're going to scan. Let's do Callie's first. If I can grab the amiibo card, of course. Please register an owner and nickname for the amiibo. I guess I have to register it. Again. Alright, let's put it on, and here she is. Hold on to your tenant. Wait, where's Marie? And where am I? Am I just about to play I was just about to play a show, and the next thing I know, I showed up here. Say, you don't want to hear me sing, do you? I'm taking requests. Yes. You can choose songs to play with Callie. And so let's go ahead and choose one. And yeah, you want to know what these are? These are actually each Splatoon exclusive. Well, not I guess Splatoon 1 exclusive, but these are actually all. These are actually all Splatfest events. So if we go ahead and head back, and, you know, say we go to let's go to Bomb Rush Blush, which is their main one, if you remember from the ending of Splatoon 2. So you can just kind of sit here and, you know, listen to these, and you'll actually see Marie, you know, taking a
taking a 5 there. But now, let's go ahead and go to Marie and see what Marie does. Alright, and with Callie, it is actually the same way. Except for instead of, you know, Bomb Rush Blitz, she has Tide Goes Out. And, you know, just takes you to some interesting little exclusive Splatfesty song setups, and we get to hear Marie perform, and then Callie sits out. Yeah, just a little interesting thing. But I believe that's actually all of the amiibos that are usable in Splatoon 1. So, with that, I guess it's off to Splatoon 2, because just like I think Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3 kind of have similar things with these guys. But yeah, let's go ahead and head on. Alrighty, so just like the Octolings and Inklings, Callie also will have some equipment for us, which actually seems to be the Hero's headset replica. And, you know, just like others, we can, you know, we can take photos with her. Very interesting. But, I didn't mean to take a photo. But, if we go over and use, Marie, did not mean to do that the first time around. Go ahead and have it right to the amiibo as usual. A different amiibo has been taped. Huh? That's weird. Let's try that again. The amiibo data is damaged. Restore with data saved to the console. Huh. Wonder why that's a problem. I guess. That's weird. Alright, we get an armor set, which is actually, you know, the armor set from Splatoon 1. And obviously you can take photos with Marie as well. But now we have two new amiibos that are actually can be used here in Splatoon 2. We have Pearl and Marina. So let's go ahead and use Pearl. We need to register this amiibo, of course. Now let's see what they give us. Alright, let's go ahead and just do that, like usual. Oh, we get the Pearl Scent Crown. Interesting. And then obviously, you know, we can take, obviously we can take a photo. Now, let's go ahead and do Marina. Obviously need to register. And what does Marina give us? She gives us a marinated or marina-nated headphones. Interesting. Which they actually seem to have some interesting, unique animations to their amiibos. But that's all the ones we can use, excuse me, in Splatoon 2. So let's head over to Splatoon 3 and see what these can give us. Alrighty, so as we've known from previous amiibos, all of these should give us full gear sets. So let's go ahead and test them out. Alright, she gives Hero Runner replicas, Hero Jacket replica, and Hero Headset replica. Sure, why not? Not gonna use these really much anyway. Oh boy. Alright, let's go ahead and go for Marie and see what Marie gives us. She gives us Armor Boots replica, Armor Jacket replica, and Armor Helmet replica. You know what, nah. I'll just do that for Callie. I can do the rest of them. I don't really need to do it for the rest of them. Alright, what does this one give us? Alright, we get Pearl Scent Kicks, Pearl Scent Hoodie, and Pearl Scent Crown S. And Crown L. Interesting. And now let's see what we get from Marina. Ah, Splatsville, such a cool city, such to take in. What do you get us? Alright, we get a marinated slip-ons, marinated top, and marinated headphones. Alright, well, we now have some full new equipment sets there. And yeah, I guess that is officially all of the amiibos that I was able to get my hands on. That is everything that I, have thought of, that I knew about, and that I can show off at the current moment in the Splatoon trilogy. There's nothing else to do. Except for one thing. As we know, there are 2 waves to the Splatoon 3 expansion pass. The first wave was Inkopolis. The second wave is the DLC called Side Order. Will I cover this? Yes. In the future, I will do a continuation, I guess, of Splatoon 3, or just do it as probably its own separate thing, and then just mark it into the Splatoon trilogy playlist. But I will cover Side Order when it comes out. It just may not be right away. But with that, I want to thank you guys for joining me on this journey. And yeah, it's been a wild one. I mean, it's not as long as Xenoblade. It's not as long as an RPG, but covering 3 games in a trilogy, it's definitely a lot to take on, especially since each game is unique and has different lengths to it. Like Splatoon 2 is technically the longest of the games with story modes and everything. But yeah, I guess I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'm glad I could take you guys on this trip. I'm glad I could, show off the entire trilogy for you, because I think that Splatoon is very much a well put together IP that I think Nintendo took a risk on with Splatoon 1 because it was brand new, and they just succeeded. And I'm glad they did it. Because I don't think life would be the same without Splatoon, because I wouldn't have a lot of funny moments online without it. But with that, I think I'll leave you with your second hint to what's coming next on the channel. As in the finale, I said that the first hint was that the next project is going to be another long one. And I don't mean long, as Splatoon was long particularly, but it's going to be another lengthy project. But it's not going to be lengthy in the way of an RPG. But your second hint... Well, actually, I guess I rephrased that. I said it was going to be another long journey. We're going to be going on another long journey. Your second hint is that this game is from a series that I have not covered on my channel for nearly 2 years. I'll leave you at that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all later.